The Bears are back in the NRL, with the club close to finalising a return to the NRL in 2027, thanks to the Western Australian government. Just 20 days ago, it looked like the bid was destined to join the graveyard of failed Bears bids. The NRL was not satisfied with the WA government's level of investment, while Premier Roger Cook felt the NRL was taking the state for granted. It has been reported the ARL Commission has approved a $50 million bid for a Perth team to enter the NRL in 2027. It comes after the Western Australian government increased their offer to the NRL governing body from the original $35 million offer over 5 years. It's not just the licence that will cost a pretty penny though. With the WA government expected to inject $20 million to create a rugby league centre of excellence, as well as $35 million set to be invested in the game's grassroots throughout the state. As well, HBF Stadium in Perth is set for a $200 million plus redevelopment. The proposal will now be presented to the 17 current NRL clubs who are expected to meet on Thursday, the 24th of April, to officially endorse the final stage of the inclusion of the Bears. The North Sydney Bears were a foundation club of the New South Wales Rugby League in 1908 and spent 90 years in the first grade. Yet, as the new millennium arrived, the club was struggling as the league tightened the number of Sydney clubs after the Super League ARL merger. North looks set to relocate north to the Central Coast, where a brand new stadium had been built in Gosford. However, they never made the trip up the coast, and in 1999, the club was forced to merge with bitter local rivals, the Manly Ringer Sea Eagles, to form the Northern Eagles. The merger didn't last long, with Manly pulling out after the 2002 season to return as a standalone club, the Sea Eagles, while North Sydney was left without a club. Perth also has a history in first grade, hosting the Western Reds from 1995 to 1997. At the time, the ARL was looking to expand beyond New South Wales, adding the North Queensland Cowboys, South Queensland Crushers, Auckland Warriors, and a Western Australian side. This expansion was subsequently thwarted by the 1997 Super League split, with the Reds going with the breakaway competition, only to be booted from the league when the ARL and Super League merged again. Now, the Bears are back in the NRL, and so are WA, and fans from East Coast to West Coast